folks, here we go, and what a miraculous run it has been for this 135-pound woman. She fought for the belt back in the title. Everybody left her for dead. Look at her now.
She never believed that she was done. She knew that she would get back, even if everyone around her told her it would be very difficult. She put her head down, she went to work, and she's back now. And she feels like because of that journey, the ups and the downs, the torment that she had to go through, being depressed, not being the champion, all that has built her to be the person that can take the belt.
Lessons learned. She's never looked better on the scale. Perhaps that will be an indicator of things to come tonight. The Lioness Amanda Nunes, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. What a moment. All eyes are on the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion as she tries to succeed in defending the title yet again. She's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters, man or woman, on this roster, and prohibitively fit.
I love the way she carries herself as the champion. You don't have to know she's the champ to know she's the champ, because when you look at her, she has that star ability about her. And even though she has that, all of it's rooted in her fighting ability. She is one of the best the Octagon's ever seen.
And I do think she could be a double champion, but she was sort of reticent to hear that conversation. She is focused on the task in front of her tonight. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Kayla.
Here's Amanda Nunes back for more. She can mix it up with any bantamweight in the world, but believe striking advantage. Matchup here tonight that she can take advantage of. Let's see if Nunes follows up on those fight week words and puts them into action tonight. Oh, nice job by the kickboxer there to stay upright. That takedown attempt would have put her on the floor early in her mixed martial arts career. She's working hard.
Yeah, she's working very hard at getting better, but you can see the awareness now. Her understanding of how to move defensively when they take to see her evolution inside the octagon. Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Nunes getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. All things considered, pretty good defense off of her back here. She's avoiding a lot of these strikes. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard. because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to. She can chase her submission, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half position.
Oh, she's got the arm triangle locked in tight.
She's got it in deep now.
All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart of her.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
All right, she's going for the arm bar here. Ooh, she's got that in tight. Not out of harm's way with that arm yet.
Look for her to get pressure on that elbow.
Oh, looks like to me. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these.
2 minutes. Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Oh, if you like wrestling, you gotta like that. Beautiful takedown. Lands with the ground and pound. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Lands that elbow on the inside. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nunes. Strike on the ground for her.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question. Right hand after right hand from the top position.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to keep going for it. Because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submission. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division.
"15 seconds. All right, she postured.
The huge elbows that she's known for.
Round 2 is next.
Relax. Breathe and relax. Okay, that was a good round. If you don't like what's happening, let's look to stand up. Let's look to get back to our feet. Okay? Do not engage.
All right, so that's the end of the there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
All right, here we go with round 2. With that, our next round is underway, and certainly coming in here tonight, DC, her focus was submission defense. It absolutely held up in this round.
To fight a great submission artist like this, you have to be prepared, and she is that. She's very prepared to defend every submission.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. This, free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, she landed a combination of knees there. It forces her opponent to retreat. Devastating knees on the feet.
Devastating knees. Hurt her opponent multiple times with those knees, and to throw them back-to-back, it's truly crazy.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to move on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Well, the damage starting to add up, bleeding from her cheek now. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Nicely done. Oh, looks like a guillotine attempt here for her.
Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Also, how about that? Looked pretty tight, but she gives up on the submission. Nice positional control here.
Using a lot of good movement.
Oh, really here in top position. That right eye's looking pretty swollen. Standing over her opponent and landing a nice combination of strikes, so staying active enough for the referee and really making these shots count.
She's not being overzealous. She's not looking for too much. She's taking her time. Eventually, she hopes that she will find a shot that finishes the fight.
Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. DC, I know you got my back. Got her back going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, she's working for that submission. It's tight. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
So 2 minutes to go here in our second round. Continue busy here on the ground.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll.
All right, girl. Awesome. You're doing great this round.
Nice shot there by the champ. Oh, nice.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished. Brutal ground and pound, and I think she may have opened up a nasty cut.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds...
Submission attempts in bunches, another one here. Ooh, oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stool she goes. We'll see if they can close up that cut, and it's a pretty big one she's dealing with on her cheek.
It's a nasty cut on her cheek, but it's in a better spot. Blood leaking into her eye. It's more pain now, because every time she gets hit in it, it's going to hurt. She's got to be a little better on the defensive side of things.
Nunes' kick to the body, that one blocked. Strong hook lands. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her? Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body. Nice job by her there to block that shot.
Good punch. Oh, nice takedown defense. She does a great job breaking that clinch position.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Oh, nice counter, yes.
Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent's starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. You cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Misses with a left hook there. Switching stances here. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of, oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in tight.
A lot of pressure on this choke, John.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. Oh, she got out.
She was bridging, she was booking, she was doing anything to try to create a defend that arm triangle.
All right, so there it is again. Her striking has been on point really from the outset, and now some definite swelling on the opposition.
Some absolute swelling. She has done a great job of targeting the face, making sure that every time she throws, she lands with an intent to just advance all the swelling that we are seeing right now.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. All right, so Nunes is in half guard now.
And now she's in mount.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Oh. Transition.
All right, setting up for a submission now. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
And they separate. Ah, she's unable to connect with the left hook. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Looks as though her leg might be hurt here, limping a little bit.
Great kick to the body.
20 seconds to go. She got inside, and again they clinch. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so a standing ovation from this capacity crowd after that round. A huge knockdown there in the middle of the round. Got to have her feeling pretty good here as she goes to the stool.
Back and forth up to that point, but she eventually found the shot that put her opponent on her backside. But how about the toughness of the opponent to get up off the floor? Approaches the next round.
Caution, flammable. That horn signifies the end of the round, and quite frankly, after that knockdown with the head kick, I didn't think we'd get here.
It's a merciful horn. We're happy to hear the horn because she was getting brutalized. She was getting beat up to the body, but the big moment was when her opponent took the kick high and knocked her down.
Well, we told you about that hook. There it is. All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5 is now underway, and now is the time, DC, where the endurance, the cardio, and the overall skills of these women figures to be tested.
Yes, both of them will be tested on the skill level, but also the mental level, the emotional level. It takes a lot to get through round 4 and 5, and both of these women are going to have to ace the test if they want to get their hand raised at the end of the night.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These 2 women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's for a very fun fight.
Uppercut lands. Nunes gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head. Big takedown.
Nunes gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Oh, you gotta love the leg kicks, and there it is. Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect, though. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Ooh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh, yeah, she's got it deep. Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Oh, right into mount. She is so dominant from the top position. In the half guard.
Nunes is back in full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. "90 seconds to go. Going for an arm bar now. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady and her submission defense. This is a terrible position.
Oh, she's got her back. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. All right, side control for her now, and you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me your back.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. 10 seconds to go in the round. All right, so Nunes is able to transition back to side control now. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Great job last round. Take a deep breath. Nice work. That's exactly what we trained in the gym. I want you to do it again this round. She has no answer for you. Your grappling.
All right, so she does survive to see the next round, but as we show you some replays, DC, nobody's going to be kissing her on the cheek anytime soon.
No, it's a nasty cut on the cheek. She got hit with some big shots, and they really have taken an effect on her. Look at the cut on the cheek, and it was that shot right there that opened up the cut.
You ready? You ready?
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Nunes gets lit up by that straight punch. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. All right, so Nunes is cut above the eye from that strike, so some definite adversity now for the fighter. We'll see if she can rise above it and keep her head in this fight.
Nice shot lands from the clinch position there.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And she gets the single leg takedown.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle round so that the cut man can get to work, because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knee. So you have out, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this.
All right, so she's able to get back to her feet here in this final round. Now we'll see what she can do on the feet.
Well, she's got to take it. Got up. Step 1, accomplished. Step 2, you have got to finish this fight.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Kayla.
and still the hunted at 135 pounds. How good is this women's bantamweight champion, and who's going to beat her?
I mean, I don't know. John, it's going to be very difficult for someone to put together a game plan to get the belt off of this woman. She is a beast of a fighter, and it's going to take a giant effort to try to beat her.